Hey guys, welcome back to Wine Blends. Here we are again with another episode. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Hoos. What's going on, Mr. Hoos?
What's up, Big E? What's up?
Same old, different day. We're here after a beautiful, different podcast we did last week with the bar crawl.
It was great. We had a good time.
We finally went on the road, man.
Yeah, we did. We took it on the road. It was good. It was a great time. A lot of work to get it done. A lot of logistics, but it worked out great. The people that helped us were amazing. The people we spoke to were amazing. So when you see it, drop a comment, let us know what you think about it, and any suggestions for the future. But it was a great time.
Yeah, for sure. It was a lot of logistics into it. The weather wasn't so good, but we made the best of it, right? And
True.
I think we had an awesome time. Everybody, the restaurants, bars, everybody was very, very cool, very respectve, and appreciated us,
It's great because everybody's like, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Whenever they see a camera and they see, a professional camera guy, and they see mics on our shirts, they're like, what's going on here? Who are those people?
I know. Well, actually, it's a good thing that it wasn't too many people in the boardwalk, because then I think it would have been a little more complicated, right?
Yeah. No, it worked out well.
But it worked out really well. And hopefully you guys at home liked it and enjoy the information we provided you guys of Seaside Park and Seaside Heights, and Seaside Park.
Our condition kind of wavered along the way, though, somewhat, as we were hitting bar to bar.
Yeah, I know.
But it was great. We
met great people.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So we met great patrons of the local places, and great bartenders, great managers. Everybody was really awesome.
Great food, great
food.
cocktails.
Yeah, cocktails were good.
Cocktails on fire too.
Definitely, cocktails were good. You can tell in our face at the end.
Yes. As we close, right?
Yeah. Guys, we're here.
Yeah.
But guys, we finally said we were going to do something on the road. We know we talked about this hot dog tour, which is still not off the table. We just got to plan it. It's different planning. But we were able to do this for Seaside Heights, and I think we're going to do a part 2 as well coming up.
We have
before
more to cover.
Correct.
We couldn't catch everything in one shot.
Yeah, and this we did more on the boardwalk. I know we ended up at the end not on the boardwalk, but I think we're going to do one off the boards and hit the places off the boards.
Yep.
Which is a little more complicated because you got to do a lot more walking and maybe taking an Uber here and there, but.
And the week before we did the food thing. That was pretty cool. So
yeah,
if you have any comments on that, we got a lot of mini reels that we're going at on that. The crispy chicken versus the ring chicken, the slider.
Mr. Hoos, how about let's give him an update? How did you feel when you got home?
I was actually fine. I think I just needed to stand up and kind of move around, let the digestive system make its way. Later on, I was fine. I did go right to bed. I went home, threw the TV on, laid down. I was done.
So I was looking at the episode. You were talking a lot of shit in the beginning.
I was,
and then at the end, you were dying.
I completely. It's a fact. Openly admit it. I am a shit talker in the beginning, and I was starving, so that's why they were sliding it.
Yeah.
But I will tell you, at the very end, you could even look at that at the half of slider and go. If somebody would have said, I'll give you $1 million if you eat it. You got to think and go, I may not be able to do that. I got it down, and it was not easy, but I know the downfall too.
Yeah. That chicken and waffle, killed it.
The waffle was heavy. And now listen, if it was by itself or maybe with 3 sliders, that's fine. It was a good sandwich. There's no question. Definitely something on it, though. You said the ketchup was good, which I'm a ketchup fan, but
right.
I would do. You know what I thought of? That's it. I did think of something, and I'm glad you brought that up.
Okay.
Mike's hot honey would have been great on it.
Ooh, that would definitely have been good. It needed some sauce. That would have definitely been good.
Mike's hot honey
would have done the trick.
The chicken and waffle would be killer. So
for sure.
Now that means I have to get a bottle and bring it to work.
Yeah. And then maybe next time
leave it there and make a lunch call. And but now at work they're going, hey, when do we get the crispy slider for work?
Are they really?
Yeah, people want. Yeah, Rick Lee wants to get it at work. So listen, the crispy slider by itself, the honey mustard, fantastic sandwich. Can't speak enough about it.
So we promoted White Castle. Now you have people talking about it. I actually have a friend of mine too, who sent me a picture that he's like, look what your podcast is doing to me. and he's at the drive-through at White Castle.
Nice.
So I mean, White Castle, we're here. We can sponsor you.
Like the influence,
right?
And what we're gonna do going forward too, like it doesn't have to be the content. We wanted to make it that, and we wanted to have fun, and we had a good time. And listen, it's all about how many you're gonna eat when it comes to White Castles. It is what it is.
For sure.
Going forward though, the hot dog thing on the road will be great, but pizzas are going to be good.
Pizzas.
Like we got to, there's different spots here that are really good. And pizza down here, you get a bad rap because pizza up north is
supposedly amazing. Right?
Yeah. And I know that from being up there.
Right.
So it's great. Santillo's and Elizabeth, they're going to open back up.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Like I will legitimately, and I have a pizza bag. So I will, no doubt, for this podcast, there will be a time that I will go to Elizabeth and bring back Santillo's pizza for the podcast.
All right, we got to do it.
We'll eat a pie, and you know what? It'll be great.
We got to do it. We got to do a different area. We're definitely going to do another food one. We look like everybody was enjoying it while we were stuffing our face, and it necessarily doesn't always have to be us stuffing our face, right? It's just about
something different. It's a good time.
Yeah, and we're foodies. We like to eat, so why not showcase some food on our pod, right? And we're here about to do different things, and as you guys see in every single episode, we're different. We try to think outside of the box and make it funny and interesting. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, but yeah, that'd be awesome. We get some food from up north, and we could taste it and give them our ratings on it. You know,
for sure.
So, guys, so here at Whining Blends, we started a couple episodes ago where we talk about our wine of the week. So
what's yours? You go first. I want to hear your
wine. So this week I got a big wine. I got a wine where I don't understand when people are on the beach and there's a red flag, okay? Lifeguards leave and you say, "Hey, let me go test out these waters and see what happens." I mean, listen, guys, I know sometimes it's hard for us to follow the rules, but if you see a red flag, that means do not go in the water, especially when there's no lifeguards around. There's nobody to rescue you. Okay? I mean, there's a red flag. There's a yellow flag. It's there for a reason, and it's really to save your life. Okay? So this is my wine of the blend. Wine of the week is if you see a red flag, stay out of the water. Stop trying to say, "Hey, no big deal. I'm a great swimmer and I can do this. Not a problem. Not a big deal." Stay out of the water. People, please just pay attention to these flags. And I'll elaborate after you tell us your wine of the week.
Well,
why I'm bringing this up.
I want to go a little further on that. My daughter's a lifeguard at Seaside Park, and I talk to her every day. And hey, how's work? What's going on? And she kind of had the same bitch. She's like, people don't listen. Like a grown man who's probably my age compared to my daughter who's 17 years old, she's blowing the whistle telling, you got to get out. You can only go knee deep when you're there in red flags. And he's going out there really deep, but she's got to give the guy a hard time to get him to come in. Like, why don't you just listen to the authorities that are there and do what you're supposed to do? I get she's a 17-year-old kid, but she's there for a reason.
No, all right.
She's trained and she's there and doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Exactly. It's her job.
Why can't she just follow the rules? You know what I mean? And listen, it's hard to get people to comply no matter what. I was a cop for 25 years. It was the same thing. You'll never get everybody to listen to the rules the way they're supposed to be.
No, for real. I mean, and well, okay, so we'll elaborate on here. I mean, unfortunately, I think it was a family of 5 went in the water after lifeguards were gone. When they went pretty deep in the water, they had to call the rescue, and one of them unfortunately passed away. I mean, condolences to the family. About this, but again, it was red flags. There is no lifeguard on the beach. There's barely anyone on the beach after that, right? So, and then you hear this, it's all over the boardwalk. The rescue squads are going in there. They save the 4 people. But then again, the next day, they're out there again because there's people in the water again, not following the rules again, thinking you just know this story was all over the place. You just knew that someone just passed away in Seaside Heights for not following the rules and going in the water and getting caught on riptides. Okay. And then you have people that go again and do it the following day again.
Most people that don't, when you don't want the authority that's there telling you what you need to do, you get pissy about it. You come back at 5 o'clock. You wait for them to put the stand up and you leave and you go in the water. Listen, you're on your own then.
100%.
The unfortunate thing is these lifeguards aren't there to just look pretty and do their things, and they're there to and they're trained to save somebody in distress, to make sure there's kind of order is maintained amongst the water. You have a lot of little kids there.
Yes.
And these lifeguards can't sit there on their phone and bullshit what's going on. Their eyes have to be peeled on the water the entire time, looking for someone in distress, looking for somebody who's not doing what they're supposed to do. And people get shitty about it. Oh, why you calling me back in? You know, I'm fine. I'm an adult here. I'm doing it. Well, the rules are for everybody. They're for you included. So if you follow the rules, you're fine. But you want to come back at 5 o'clock, you do so at your own peril and your own risk. And that's fucked up to even think about that. But it's the truth.
And not only that, you're putting the lifeguards and the first responders.
And you make the decision to say, I'm bringing my children back here.
Oh yeah, that's irresponsible.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's irresponsible. I mean, honestly, you're also putting the rescuers, the lifeguards at risk to come and save you, by doing that. So not only you're putting your life on the line, you're putting the first responders' lives on the line. Lifeguards, like you said, your 17-year-old daughter has to go in there and try to save a 50-year-old man that cannot listen to the rules.
It's unbelievable. It's
really not fair to her to go ahead and do that because he can't follow the rules of go to knee-deep water because it's a red flag. And it's not like they just put up the red flag because they feel like putting up the fucking red flag.
Based on the water.
Exactly. I mean, there's reports. They don't just put up a red, a lot of people are like, oh, the red flag's always up. Well, because there's riptides there. There's storms in the Atlantic Ocean right now. We are in hurricane season, guys.
Yes. It's harder when you have the flags that dictate what you need to do. If it's open and it's green and it's fine and you're good, it's a little easier for them because people are widespread. They're going out there. They're doing their thing.
Right.
It's safer water. If there's somebody that's having a problem because they can't swim, someone can rescue them a lot easier than they can in a bad situation out there. When you have flags, that means the water is not in condition for you to be in there properly.
Correct.
So you need to fucking listen.
Exactly. So you know what this caused now? So now Seaside Mayor said, okay, well, not just because of that incident, because again, it happened the following day, and it's happened multiple times this summer. He said, after 1 hour, the lifeguards leave, no one's allowed on the beach.
Right.
So now if you're the beachgoer that wanted to go hit in the sand and watch sunrise or just hang out in the sand just to chill with your wife or girlfriend, now everybody just fucked that all up and you can't get on the beach now.
Right.
And you know what? I don't blame the mayor. Why does he want that deterrence in Seaside when people don't listen? And you don't want to hear in the news, oh, somebody passed away in Seaside Heights, because we know, as you guys will know, from our last podcasting, news blow thing out of proportion, right? So, but now listen, I mean, he had to do something because people are not listening. They constantly doing it. In the beginning of the year was the issue.
I think it's a good rule because now you know what, half the people are going to say, you know what, I don't want to wait the hour. Let me just go home. Let's shower and grill and go out to a bar or do whatever.
Correct.
Get on with your evening. Beaches are for the day. You want to go hang out at night? You're not going in the water anyway. You're going to hang out on the beach.
Hang out on the beach, exactly.
Put a blanket, chill, and do your thing. Watch fireworks.
Exactly.
Fuck that.
Exactly. So, and I'm sure you guys know or don't know, but if you get caught in a riptide, you don't fight against it. You always swim to the sides.
Right.
All right, guys.
And eventually it'll bring you in.
And it'll eventually bring you in. I know it's all over the internet. Maybe we'll get to some people, but if you get caught on a riptide, please swim to the sides, not forward or backwards against it, because you'll never come out of the riptide.
100%.
Right. So just a lesson here at Whining Blends while I'm whining about
the
people
wine
going in the freaking water when they're not supposed to. So that being said, Mr. Hoos, that's my wine, and we elaborated there for a couple of minutes. What's your wine of the week?
All right, so we obviously know, and it's political, and I don't care. It's part of what's going on here, but we know that the president's doing an amazing job now. There's a lot of great things happening. Every week, it's just better and better. The DC thing is happening right now, and I know there's not a lot of bitching.
Right.
I thought there'd be more. I mean,
no, there's not. You don't. I really see it.
My wine of the week is fucking Gavin Newsom. Fucking idiot. This guy, he's threatening. Like he thinks he's threatening. He's I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but this is your third. I'm going to give you 3 warnings, President Trump, and then California is going to do their thing. You're a terrible governor. Your beautiful state is run like shit, and you're going to be the 2028 potential candidate for these people.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I think I want to leave the country if he's president.
Mr. Hoos just said it.
Where's Rosie's place?
Yeah.
You know,
Mr. Hoos just said if it's Gavin Newsom is president, he's leaving. He's leaving this country. He's going to Key West.
Because Key West really is not in the country.
It's not in the country, right?
But no, it's just like
that's a good wine. That's good wine.
There's so many good things that are. And listen, you don't have to like the guy. And listen, I could not stand the last administration. I just sat there and I watched. And I wish, like, if a good thing would happen, I'd go, well, that's cool. Like, they won't even give you that.
Right.
They could never give you the, well, that's a good thing.
No, they don't give you the satisfaction.
No, they won't give you even a little bit. Like, it's terrible. It's this, it's that. DC in a week. And you notice when Donald Trump said, we're going to do this DC thing.
Okay.
It didn't take 72 hours, a week and a half, 2 weeks. It was the next fucking day.
I know. Yeah, he gets shit done. He moves it. He moves the needle.
It is just happening.
It moves the needle.
They're helping law enforcement. And apparently, here's the other thing. The mayor of D.C., who's a bleeding heart liberal as far as I know, and can't stand the president or anything that the Republicans stand for, she apparently was in agreement with everything that was being done.
Really?
Yes.
She agreed.
Yeah, well, she knows her town is... See, D.C. is not a state.
Right.
That's what people have, they're not like, it's not like Jersey or New York. It's not a state. It's
governed on its own. Well, yeah, it's a district.
It's a district.
Right.
So it's the only one, and it's really, it's where our capital is. It's kind of all federal property, if you ask me.
Right.
So,
but most capitals are shit, right?
But it needs to be clean. Well, it's because that's where the most people are. It's an urban city. You have more people there. You have the streets have more people in the streets, doing their thing. It's like now it's being cleaned up. So what they did, what I thought was great, they went to the homeless. And I think this is going to be catchy. I think they're going to do it every other place as well. The big cities are going to do it. Chicago,
so you think
New York, they're going to follow suit. But in DC, they took the homeless and they offered them services for the addicted and the needy. If you need something, like they're offering them help. You could get mental health services. You can get addiction services. They're offering that to you. And if you don't take advantage of those, then it could be jail time or some kind of course of action. That's because you can't be on the street anymore.
Right.
They're going to put these people in places where they belong. So take the advice and the help. And I'm really, if you're homeless, I'm sure you need the help somewhere along the line.
Right. I mean, they're going to give them homes. They're going to give them food. They're going to give them water.
Work the system that way if you have to, and get it done. And you're going to find yourself in a better position. I don't remember any other administration that have ever put their hand out like this.
No, I don't either.
And it used to be the Dems that were the ones that they were the party of the people. They help everybody. Well, I don't see them helping them.
No. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't either. Mr. Hoos, I tried to cover that window there with a flag, and the flag just fell behind you. But that's all right.
No.
At least you see your face on there. Look, you see? It's kind of half of your face is in there.
You.
Oh, is that me? Oh, it is me. Look at that. Oh, there it is. You and me.
Make my face.
There you go. There you go. All that white hair.
So that's my wine.
All right. That's a good wine, Mr. Hoos. I got to say. I mean, that's definitely, he's just something else, man. With the fires and now with he's just
puke as well.
Yeah,
he's terrible.
And you know what? If he was smart, he could have been he could be a really good candidate for the Democratic Party. You know what I mean? If he was not so, I don't know how to put it because I don't want to. But if he wasn't so the way he was,
right,
or governed the way he was, so liberal, I guess, yeah, he could have, he could have definitely been a good candidate. And listen, it's about America, man. I mean, I know we talk about
stupid. He's not an idiot,
right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, so, think about it. I mean, there's a way to, that you can make yourself go on top. Don't follow the lead that didn't work last time.
Why don't you change the party and do the right thing?
Exactly. Well,
instead of this shit.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So that's the Mr. Hoos's wine of the week.
It's my wine of the blend.
Mr. Hoos, I think we should come out with a jingle for the wine of the week.
That's it, absolutely.
Right? We just do something different.
Like
I don't
cars for kids, right?
know. Yeah. CARS, cars for kids, right? Something like that.
Yeah, my daughter hates it.
I can't stand that
in the
commercial.
car, and she would like lose her mind every time it came on.
Dude, it was one time I listened to a lot
Every
of
5
WFAN.
minutes.
Every
Every 5
freaking
minutes.
5 minutes. I'm like, oh my God.
Yes.
I'm like, I
I'm
gotta
a big
switch
talk
this.
radio guy, so it's always on talk.
Yeah, me too. I'm always listening to sports in the morning, and because I go on long trips and stuff like that. I want to hear what's going on, and
For sure.
especially to get information for the pod for you guys. You know what I mean? So
Need to have it.
Talking about sports, Mr. Hoos, we are in the middle of preseason football. We're in the middle of August.
Boys are looking good.
We got football here. We got preseason football. I did the first game September 7th.
Can't wait.
The Giants, the Jets. I mean, opening week is that week.
Let's talk about preseason with the Bills. It's bad.
No, against the Bills, they did pretty good, man. I gotta say, Jackson Dart looked pretty good,
Listen,
man.
They didn't put the water boy in. The Bills
No,
didn't put like the food people, and they played. The Giants did very well, and you can see the chemistry now. They're working the system. They got somebody. These rookies are really good.
We put all 4 quarterbacks in, right?
All 4, and they all scored a touchdown.
And they all had a touchdown.
Correct.
Yeah,
Every one of them.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
I was watching the highlights.
Fucking Jameis's touchdown was fucking great.
Oh, that shit was good. Even Jackson, though, he threw it on the dime with
the left
with a
boom,
coverage.
right?
Yeah, he get in the end zone.
All good.
I mean, it was. Hey, listen, I know it was preseason and whatnot. We're trying to whatever.
It's got to be, but listen, it was a great. Listen, we always lose the first preseason game. We always have.
Right.
We won it. It was good. It's something, and you get to see how these troops are doing, and there's some good shit out there.
Listen, and I think people are afraid of our defense.
I mean, they are. They're not saying anything.
They're literally keeping
We have
on
nothing to lose. You all have everything.
Yeah, they have. The
rest of it went down.
So they actually interview like Dexter Lawrence and some of the and Dexter Lawrence was praising Burns and stuff, and they're like, "How about Abdul Carter?"
Great, A+.
No, he said, "We'll see." So everybody's like, shit, he's keeping that shit under wraps because this kid is gonna, because they don't, nobody's gonna know who he is, right? Nobody's seen him before, so he's keeping it under wraps.
He didn't have a sack, but when you watched and you see the hurries and see what he's doing, you saw potential.
You saw it,
what he can do. So that's how you score that.
Dexter just said our defense is gonna be
So
different.
they're gonna fucking eat people alive.
So I mean, listen, but here again. The Giants have the toughest schedule in the league.
Of course.
Okay, so they have, which I mean, this could be another wine, right? I mean, we just had a tough season, right? What did we get? 3 wins?
No, we had more than 3.
We had more than 3 wins? Okay. I don't remember, but we obviously didn't do good.
Yeah.
All right. And then the league turns around and gives us the toughest schedule. Like, why do we have the toughest schedule? Why don't the Super Bowl champions have toughest schedule, or the people that went to the Super Bowl, or people that won the NFC or the AFCs? Like, why the Giants, that obviously were in last place in our division, get the toughest schedule of the whole entire league?
Right. So if we go 500 with the toughest schedule, I think that's an accomplishment.
I think that's an accomplishment too.
That.
Well, we can't go 500 now because you got the extra game.
Right.
Well,
you
can,
in the window of
So, I mean, listen, if we put up good games and these games are coming down to, I think a score, I think our defense will be able to hold it up where. With our defense and with Russell Wilson, we have a better shot to win than if we had Daniel Jones. And our defense wasn't bad last year.
No, but
it's just so much better this year.
As shitty as we were, a lot of those games
were close
in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they were close.
So if we don't lose those fourth quarter games, we get those games back.
Correct.
With a better team.
Correct.
But apparently Daniel Jones didn't do great.
No, he had
preseason either.
I think the Colts. There was a. On X where the Colts were like, maybe we made a mistake.
Anthony Richardson looks so good now.
Yeah, but he got hurt.
I know.
That's why Daniel Jones. So they put Daniel Jones again. He took the ball down the field, but he could not get the ball in the fucking end zone. And that was our problem. And just they had so many field goals. I think he only played the first half. He brought down the field, and I think they had like 3 field goals.
And I don't hate Daniel Jones.
No, I don't either. But
when he was our guy, I had to root for him. And I know that he's got good skills. He could put the ball in the receiver's hands. He can run. There's things he can do. I don't know what he needs. He may need different coaching. He may need something. Remember when Tiki used to fumble?
Right.
And Tom Coughlin stopped that.
Right.
There's coaching that's going to change.
Yeah, but he's on a different team, though.
I know. I'm not saying us. I'm just saying,
yeah.
If another team, if he gets coached a different way, there may be a potential for him somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's not New York, obviously, but.
No, but I mean, in the Colts, I mean, they have a different team now. I mean, maybe he can be coached differently, but he's still doing the same shit.
No.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's just a guy that can't get the ball in the end zone.
Meanwhile, we have a room of quarterbacks, man.
No, yeah, they even put out freaking.
And they're all fucking together, man. They're showing. I mean, I watch every day these reels on their practices every day, and you don't find, to me, listen, they're motivated, man. They're out for fucking. And they have nothing to prove. This is just like when you beat the Patriots. The old 19-0, not going to fucking happen.
Right. Well, and then here's the thing. And now knowing, because they're making it news that you have the toughest schedule out there.
Right.
So every time you win a game, the analysts are going to be like, well, maybe look out for the Giants. Right. Or we're going to fucking sink ship
best
and
defense
that's it.
In the game this year, but no one is putting them like Colin Hayward, whatever. They don't. No one's putting the
Colin Cowherd.
Colin Cowherd, yeah. They don't put the Giants are number 3 in the NFC East. That's they're only going to be better than the Cowboys according to everybody else.
Right. I mean, so that's
good. Don't put us into a position where we have to prove something. Let us do it on our own.
Right. Exactly. Let's. Hey, we got the toughest schedule, right? So, Mr. Hoos, question.
I'm going to say this.
Okay.
And I'm going to say it live. I think we'll beat the Eagles 1 game.
Oh, no, I think we'll beat the Eagles, and I think we'll beat
we'll beat Washington. I think we'll beat them one game each.
I think the NFC East, I think we can beat the Eagles once, we can beat the Cowboys once, and we can definitely beat Washington once.
I think we can beat everybody once and again. We'll beat the Cowboys twice, I think, this year.
So, I mean, they were actually, as good as, what's his name? What's the quarterback for the Commanders?
Jaden
Daniels. As good as he played, I was listening to sports radio this morning, and they were saying Jaden Daniels is good, but the team is older now. Right. Like they have I think they have the oldest team in the NFL.
They're touted to be number 2, though.
So they're touted to be number 2, but
team.
But they said don't be surprised if they don't perform as good as they did last year, because yes, they beat Detroit, but again, they said that there was a lot of letdowns in Detroit there in that game, and Jared Goff being Jared Goff. That's what I don't know what they meant by that, but okay.
Detroit's going to be great.
Yeah, I mean, so they're saying, I mean, again, this is all analyzing what's going to happen, what's going to happen, because everybody doesn't feel that the Giants are going to do anything or going to look any better, where some analysts think they're going to have a good defense and their defense is going to hold them and give us a chance at the end of the game to win these games with a better quarterback.
And we've got some great rookies. We've got a great little wide receiver core. Some people need to do more, but I mean, there's definitely work on there.
There's work there. All right. So Mr. Hoos, that being said, how many games, or what do you think the Giants record is going to be? And then, you know what, maybe Well, once the season's over, we come back in the pod and we talk about it, and we bring it back to episode 26.
Well, I definitely feel personally, I mean, I'll be happy if we go over 500. I think we're going to go over 500.
Okay, so you think we're going to go 9-8?
I definitely think we're going to have 9 wins.
Okay. Let me think about this.
I definitely think we can pull off 9 wins.
You think we could? Okay, I mean, did you see our schedule? It's fucking tough, man.
But listen, on any given Sunday, I mean, listen.
Yeah, it isn't on a given. I think we're going to go 7-10.
Yeah.
All right. And it's my team, but I don't know if we can turn it around that quick. I mean, you got to understand, right? There's a lot of
contagious, though. Week to week, it's very contagious.
It is. I mean, it's a lot of new people playing together. Listen,
Yeah, but they're going to do
Dable it's all the marbles right now. Dable needs to make it work this year.
Right.
Because I think if he doesn't.
He's an offensive guy. I mean,
Yes.
And listen, Cam Scatterbo, I mean, listen,
Oh,
wait till they unleash this kid on the world.
He's going to be exciting. But I listen, I just feel it's very hard in sports. I mean, and not saying it can't be done. I just feel it's very hard to turn it around from 1 year to the next year, especially when you have a lot of new parts coming in, quarterback, I mean, everything, right? So there is some pieces, but there's a lot of new pieces in there. So to join that together, and yes, you have your preseason, you have your practices and your joint practices, which they were doing with the Jets and stuff. I just think it's very hard. I mean, listen, and if they get to 7 wins, I'll be very happy.
Yeah, no, listen,
because that means at the end of the season they're still in there, right?
100%.
So how it be, they can go 7-7 and lose to whatever it works out. I mean, they just play some tough teams, and listen, those tough teams might not be as good as they were last year because this is all based on last year, right? So
and the other thing is, they all think the Giants suck,
and they all think exactly. So maybe they take us lightly, and we come back and show them who we really are.
These Bears are going to be shit. Yeah. It's funny. Remember when Detroit could not win anything?
Yeah,
they were the worst,
and they turned it around.
In football now, there's not the conversation's always that Detroit is a powerhouse. It's just times change.
That's true.
And
times have
look
changed.
At the coach, former tight end for the Giants, Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
Loved watching him play. Love him.
Yeah, I love him. He's an awesome coach.
Yeah.
But listen, like I said, it's Dable's all-in season.
Yes.
He's got to make.
But the tools are there.
That's what I'm saying. He can't get only 3 or 4 wins because I think he'll lose his job. Regardless, doesn't matter how tough our schedule is, whatever it is. Now, if we get 7, 8 wins, then I believe that, if we go 8 and 9 or something, I think he'll still.
Yeah. Then over next summer, everybody's going to be like shitting in their pants.
Exactly.
Hey, now what?
Well, now hopefully we get some kind of a medium the road fucking schedule and not the toughest schedule in the NFL, right?
Fucking destroy everybody.
And then just fucking going in, and then our defense now has got 2 years together. Our offense, I mean, we'll see what the quarterbacks. Maybe Russell Wilson's going to surprise a lot of people.
Never know.
He looks excited to play in New York, man.
He's a good role model. Excited. Everybody likes him, and the kid looks great.
He looks good.
There's good tools there.
I think he'll be our future quarterback. Yeah. What do you think?
No doubt.
Right? He'll be our future quarterback. And you got gunslinger Jameis Winston. Maybe you want to bring him in. That guy.
And you know what? You're going to fuck people up when you bring him in out of nowhere. If you start like really moving,
they weren't going to know what to do. Yeah.
And you start moving that room around and you start putting people in when you don't expect them. Like the game's going great and all of a sudden they throw Jamison in for no reason. People are going to be, what the fuck?
Yeah. They're not going to know. They're not going to know what to do.
Keep you thinking.
I mean, there was a clip that showed in practice. Dable said, I'm going to give the 4 quarterbacks a chance to hit. I don't know if it was a 30-yard line or whatever to hit the
field goal
the field goal post.
And who did it?
Right, and Jameis Winston, right first shot. Everybody's like, "Whoa!" They didn't even hit anybody else first shot. He hit the fucking post, bro. Everybody's like, "All right, let's go back to the showers. Practice is over."
Good motivation.
There is. There's definitely. I'm excited too, Mr. Hoos.
Yeah.
I'm not excited that the summer's coming to an end, but I'm definitely excited that you got football coming up.
One thing ends, you got another thing coming in. So
yeah.
That's what
we got Indian summer. Indian summer lasts for about a month of football.
That's right. We'll be drinking beers, watching
football, baby. So, guys, again, awesome podcast episode. Awesome episode here with Whining Blends with my co-host, Mr. Hoos. You guys keep tuning in. We're gonna come different things all the time. We're gonna have some more food tasting. Maybe Mr. Hoos will finally come with some music trivia for me or something.
Yeah, I got to do that. A little hip hop trivia.
Trivia
Big E coming up.
Maybe we'll do that on the next podcast. And we got a lot of ratings on this trivia stuff. So
good stuff. We got to bring it back.
Guys, if you looking to sponsor us, you can email us at whiningblends@gmail.com. We also want to give thanks to our sponsor, Cody Marine. If you're looking for your new boat, go visit Cody Marine on Fisher Boulevard in Toms River.
I'll be there.
Mr. Hoos will be there signing your paperwork. And we appreciate it. We appreciate you guys watching us, and hopefully you guys enjoyed our last episode with some information about Seaside Heights like we talked about in the beginning. And we are definitely looking to do a part 2. And we also want to do something else, which I'm not going to mention, and hopefully we'll get that done soon. And you guys continue watching and loving our podcast.
Yeah, man.
All right, Mr. Hoos, I think we're going to close out episodes 26 with saying, have an awesome one, guys.
Let's do it,
out.
guys. See ya.